Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praises and double honors due to Yahweh by Hashem HaMashiach wa Malach Yahushai. Right? Brother Yaradan, Depufied Detroit, coming back at you again with yet another cold cut. Before I dive into this, I want to give another mighty shalom, barakatah, to you brothers and sisters out there laboring day in and day out. Right? Able to wake up early in the morning, provide for your family, provide for the kids, tend to the kids, store for prayer. All praises to the Most High. I wanted to share my verse of the day with Israel, which is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 24. And hopefully, you can apply it to your life as well. It reads, "There is that scattereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to the poverty." Right, now I'm going to break it down because the old English can get a little wonky here and there. So scattereth, when you go into the Hebrew, it just simply means to disperse. And it's speaking in regards to money. Or it could be any other certain substance. Right? When you scattereth, you're doing it of your own volition. You're doing it liberally, of your own free will. So again, there is that scattereth and yet increaseth. Why would you increase if you disperse more? Right? That's a question within itself. Well, let's go precept upon precept. It says in Ecclesiastes, if I can pull it, Ecclesiastes 11:1, "Cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days." And that's true. That links up with Proverbs 11:24 so far. But let's continue to read. "There's that scattereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty." Right, so the more you give liberally, the more the Most High will bless and give you whatever thing you may be lacking in. And it tells you the same in Sirach, the 12th chapter. Know who to give unto. And if you're not recompensed by man, it will be of God. And so the more you have, the more you should give. Whether it be wisdom, perhaps alms, or anything of that sort. Make sure that you give more than you receive. Because if you receive and just stockpile all the goods or wisdom that you have and do nothing good with it, I mean, you're just making more people poor. And as I always say, you're never in this truth for yourself. You're in this truth to magnify the name of the Lord. You're in this truth to wake up your brothers and sisters. The Lord didn't bring you in this truth so you can stockpile and hoard up all the knowledge and wisdom yourself. I want to link that up with another verse in Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. "These 12 Yahushua sent forth, and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give." So that's another precept and point. That it's better to give than to receive. I mean, we're seeing, and through the Spirit, Lord willing, we're led to believe that we saw those miracles be performed, right, in the midst of Israel, right, being healed, being cleansed, devils being casted out. And in fact, we really see that today through the Spirit. We see the same thing all over again today. Brothers on the highways and byways, or wherever you may be on this earth, you're casting out demons. I mean, you're healing the blind. You're giving, you're healing the blind, and you're performing all other manners of miracles. It's like it. I want to get another precept as well, and I'll end it with this. I get one more and end it with that. It's like in Acts chapter 20, verse 25. "I have shewed you all things, how that so laboring ye ought to support the weak, and to remember the words of the Lord Yahushua, how he said, It is more blessed to give than to receive." And, sincerely, it does feel better to give. Knowing that you're able to provide and or help in the smallest or in the greatest way, it feels good because you're doing your works. You know that you're helping Israel. You know that you're doing it for the Lord. because we are to sincerely love the Lord with all our heart, with all our mind, with all our soul, with all our might. So I'll end it with this. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 2. This is a classic. Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die, for I have not found thy works perfect before God. And it even says in Sirach, and I may provide it in the comments below, but it says in Sirach that you can never glorify the Lord enough. There's never too much work you can do for Yahweh Shem Shai. But with that, I'm going to bid Israel Shalom. You've been edified through the spirit and power of the Lord. Shalom.